Hi, this is Monica Spirit Walker from Earth and Spirit Walk. I'm outside in a nature preserve that's near my home. And what we're going to speak on today, hopefully you can see me clearly in this video, is cleansing your energy. We're going to talk about saging. You hear a lot about how to sage and the different ways to do this. What I'm going to demonstrate for you will be one of two ways that you can go ahead and sage yourself in the mornings, during ceremony, or when you feel you need to be cleansed of whatever energy of the day when you come home. Okay? We're going to talk about a few items. The first item, some people have these, you can make these, you can also purchase them. This is a fan, this is a feather rather. Okay, this feather has been handmade by my first teacher, Gray Wolf, and this was a gift to me when I began my journey. We use this feather, and it's a turkey feather, which is, of course, abundance. And we use the feather to move the smoke from the sage as it blows so that we can use it to cleanse ourselves. And you see the motions that I'm using here as I demonstrate. Okay? You can also take the feather and hit each of your chakras as you're going through with the same smoke. Here is a small shell, if you can see. It's got sage, it's white sage. And this is an abalone shell, but you can use a clay pot or other shells that are sturdy enough for this. Please be aware that some of the abalone shells are becoming endangered because of unnecessary harvesting. So be aware of where your stuff comes from. Be conscious of how you treat the earth and return to her, okay? This shell here, as you can see looking at it, you can probably walk along the beach and actually find one of the shell like this or similar of this thickness that you can use, so you don't necessarily have to buy an abalone shell. You can go out and ask nature or the earth to give you an item that you can use to hold your sage. All right? Now what you'll do is you will light the sage here. It will begin to smoke. One method you can do is you can take the smoke and 3 times over your head to cleanse. You can also move it to your eyes, your mouth, your throat, and your heart. All right, these are cleansing major areas. We're talking about your crown, where you connect your intuition. Also, your eyes is about clearing your sight so that you can see properly. I do my mouth and my throat so that I can speak Creator's words with compassion and understanding. I do my heart so that I am open to all the love of the universe and of the world, and that I can also give that back to other people. I also tend to do the soles of my feet with the saying that may my path be pure on the red road, or whatever path it is that you follow, and that those who come behind me are not stumbling upon my steps. But my path is clear so that it's easy for others to follow, if that is what they choose to do. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to light the sage, and I'm going to show you how this is done. What I'm also going to tell you is that if you are doing any form of ceremony, that the sage, once it is lit, should not be photographed or filmed, okay? This is what was taught to me. This is what I'm teaching to you, because this is a class on saging, because what I'm doing is teaching you how to do this. I'm going to go ahead and show you. Later on, I'll be doing little videos on different types of herbs and items that you can use instead of just sage in order to cleanse your energy. But for me, sage tends to be the one that brings me to a space of peace, of connection with Creator. So that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to step back and hopefully you can see me. Oh, yes, I can see me, so I guess that's good. Of course, when it's windy, you have to turn so that, you actually like the sage. Or get a bigger lighter. We have our personal, we call this our ceremonial Bic. hopefully you can see the smoke. And as I do this, I bless and honor you, and I sage you, those who are watching. I clear your energy, bring you peace, love, and compassion. Now I'm going to show you. Take your feather. As I said before, you hit your chakras. You bring the feather towards the chakra that brings in the energy of the bird, the energy of the sage, and the intentions and the help of your guides. When you do this, it's always best to ask for your guides, your angels, your higher self to assist in the cleansing of the sage. Each plant has its own plant spirit, and it's quite honorable to ask for the sage plant spirit to help you as well with your cleansing. And again, another way, of course, is to pass the shell of the sage along your body. Be sure to get your feet, because you are always walking upon the earth. You can also ask that your path that you walk on the earth be sacred and remind you that every step that you take is a sacred step on the road. Okay? So this is a simple, easy way to do your saging. It gives you an idea of what people are talking about when they're talking about cleansing their aura with sage or other herbs or other spices that they may be using. Again, may you be blessed and honored, and your aura and your energies cleared and cleansed for the day.